I just achieved the ultimate ratio. I posted on Facebook that my wife bought a garden gnome, and I was going to name it Christy Gnome because it's hollow, artificial, and my dog is terrified of it. Well, almost 200,000 people liked that post, and that is more people than voted for Christy Gnome. We actually named the gnome Nolan, and his little turtle friend is Timmy, because we would never, ever, ever honor Christy Gnome, even if it's to make fun of her.
The comedians, like Steve Hofstetter, are having fun at DHS Secretary Christy Gnome's expense.
Christy Gnome. She's the Secretary of Homeland Security. She's too pretty to be my Secretary of Homeland Security.
That's not funny.
What was that?
Nothing.
That wasn't funny to you?
Not really.
Okay.
Because she's a beautiful lady. And
She is a beautiful lady.
very smart, and she does.
Why aren't your eyes open while you're talking? When she got this job, somebody asked her, "What's the job of Secretary of Homeland Security going?" She was like, I kind of like it, but I thought there was going to be more typing involved. Secretary. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, I'm just trying to make a living here. Okay, I'll go back to my normal stuff because I really care about your opinion and I don't want you to not like me. I'm kidding! You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. Now I feel like everybody thinks I'm a woman hater. Listen, I only dislike women who are in charge of abducting people. Oopsie doopsie. I've been Christy Gnome. Thank you guys.
Also, the activists are weighing in.
Leatherface and lipstick Christy Gnome is in my hometown, El Paso, Texas, painting the border fence black to make it too hot to the touch. Brilliant idea. If it didn't cost $500 million, and if gloves weren't a thing, and if nighttime wasn't a thing. Other than that, rock solid. Hey, someone's got to stop the undesirables from mooching off taxpayer-funded housing, am I right? Christy, I'm hurt. You didn't let me know you'd be in town. I could have shown you around town. El Paso's got lots of little gems your Texas chainsaw makeover look at would have loved. Face melting off after a long flight here from Facelift Falls, South Dakota. Joe Garcia and Sons Taxidermy will fix you right up. They'll have you back to your normal self in no time, looking like Billy the Puppet had an allergic reaction to Chico's tacos. If we have any time left after that, Christy, I'd love to have a serious discussion about how to stop violent crime in my city, which, as you know, is full of dangerous, brown, and violent immigrants who will gun down 23 innocent people inside a Walmart at a moment's notice. Oh, wait. That was a white Trump supporter that did that. That Trump swallower son of a drove down here, 2019, El Paso, Texas, bottom 10 in the country for violent crime, drove down here right after attending a Trump rally in Florida, where Trump talked about stopping immigrants from crossing the border by shooting them. Drove down here, shot 23 Hispanic people inside a Walmart dead, injured 22 others, then told his attorney he did it because that's what his president told him to do, to stop the Hispanic invasion of Texas. And look, I know how much you little Trump swallowers like your Lakin Riley act. How about you ask your morbidly obese geriatric pet boss to write an executive order honoring the names of the people whose lives were taken by his racist flapping gums.
Too Fast, Too Felix, a must-follow on TikTok, gives it to you straight on the secret police that know him overseas.
I just appreciate this city. I lived in Altadena, which is close to here. And seeing what the fires, I'm not going to be eloquent about this. I loved LA more than ever than when I saw how the community came together in Altadena to help. And same with the Palisades. And I just realized that this is such, I'm so lucky to be able to live here and to play here, and this city has taken care of me, and it's only my duty to take care of it back. So I just want to thank you, and that, I don't know, guys forever. know that, like, that's not... We love you! Whatever, I'm like at loss of words because I'm just so fucking like nervous that this crowd is so big, and I feel always self-conscious at LA shows because, I don't know, I just feel like there's a weird professionalism about here, and I don't want to feel that. I want you to not feel that. I know there's a lot of people in the music and film industry here, and I don't want you to think about that. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about work here. I just want you to feel like you did when you were a kid, when you were 13 and like free, and because that's what I really needed. No, there's nothing else to say. I love you. I love the queer community. Thank you for being here. I'm done.
Singer and Grammy winner Chappell Roan preached to her fans at her show in Los Angeles, California, regarding the president's secret police force. Like clockwork, the administration would fire back. Tricia McLaughlin, the Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs, told TMZ the following, quote, "Pink Pony Club is good. Pedophiles are bad. That's who we're getting off our streets. Get a grip."
Like, they obviously the whole time leading up to it were like, that, we're going to get that list. And then one day they were like, what are we even talking about?
Also, you get the list and you go, me 7 times?
Me again? Son of a...
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
So there are 5 people taking the 5th Amendment, like you see on the mob, right? You see the mob takes the 5th. If you're innocent, why are you taking the 5th Amendment?
I mean...
Just tell ABC News Ghislaine Maxwell is expected to meet this morning with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, once Donald Trump's criminal defense attorney. Blanche said he wants to know if Ghislaine Maxwell has information about anyone who has committed crimes against victims. Her attorney said Ghislaine will always testify truthfully. She was convicted of sex trafficking and enabling Epstein's abuse of women and girls. She was sentenced to 20 years in prison and has been trying to get out on appeal ever since. Trump supporters have been clamoring for the release of more information about Epstein, but earlier this month, Attorney General Pam Bondi said she was turning off the spigot. The Wall Street Journal reports Bondi and Blanche informed the president in May his name appears multiple times in the Epstein files. The paper reports they told Trump they did not plan to release them because they contained child pornography and personal information about victims. Trump deferred to their decision. Last week, Trump denied Bondi told him his name was in the files.
TMZ would add McLaughlin did not cite a single statistic. But here's some numbers to chew on. A recent study from the Cato Institute found 65% of people detained by ICE from October 1st, 2024 to mid-June this year have never committed a single crime.